to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla. I'm a light worker and a Crone, and this is my friend Heather, who's also a light worker and a Crone. We hope you enjoyed our last show on Lilydale. I found it quite interesting and a lot of fun, and it's on YouTube if you guys want to join us and have a look at it. And today we're going to talk about breath work. But before we get to that, I want to say hi to Juno and Warrior Girl. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the channel today.
And Ruth.
And Ruth, Miss Ruth, thank you for being here. All of you. All of the FaceTime peoples and all you YouTube peoples, thank you for joining us. And before we get to our show on breath work, let's go to Heather and her cards.
Oh, yeah.
Who I have a secret I'm going to tell while she's doing her cards. She's coming up with her own set of oracle cards.
Don't be in a hurry. I'm up to seeing what the second one's supposed to be.
But it's a start, right?
Don't get in a hurry.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see everybody today. It's a beautiful but very humid, hot day here in Key West. Hi, Lauren Huntsinger. Lovely to have you here today. All the wonderful chat room ladies, great to see you. And Facebook friends, thank you for joining us, even if we can't see you. We appreciate you being here.
Well, I might get 6 by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 2 more. They keep falling all over the place. Okay.
Let's see what you got, girl. Let's go to Card Cam.
Okay, that's the last card.
Juno says, that's awesome, Heather. 1 card at a time, and before you know it, you'll be shuffling your own deck. I agree. And the 2 cards she has so far kind of blew my mind already, so I'm really curious what's going to happen.
I'm trying to do these backwards because that's how they came out.
Okay, shove them up.
Okay.
There we go.
So you can see what they are. This one is manifest.
And what position is the manifest card in?
What our spirit is doing.
Okay.
Okay, the first card is us trying to use our voices, and sometimes what gets in the way of using our voices and saying our truth is that we don't feel worthy of doing that.
Wow. That's
Okay.
for sure.
That's what I said. They kept falling out. I don't know why.
Wow.
Meanwhile, our spirit is still manifesting things for us, and our bodies are adding all the assistance they can, saying, yeah, go ahead and speak. It's okay. It's okay. And they said if you return to the spirit, it will overcome your feeling of being worthy, and you'll have the energy to storm those walls that are facing you. Storm the castle, right. And say what you need to say and speak your truth. So just return to the spirit to be able to convince yourself that you are worthy so that you can do what you need to do, and that is speak your truth. Okay?
That's beautiful.
All right.
I love that. So today we're going to talk about breath work. And the term breath work refers to different breathing techniques and exercises that focus your conscious awareness of your inhales and exhales. Breathing has such an immediate impact on your mind and body that even the act of inhaling versus exhaling affects your nervous system differently, which I didn't even realize that when I read that. There are many forms of breathwork therapy that involve breathing in a conscious and systemic way, and breathwork can either promote relaxation or energize you. The basic idea of breathwork is to release toxins and stress when you breathe out and nourish your mind and body when you breathe in. For instance, in yoga, the practice of directing the breath is called pranayama, and it teaches you to breathe consciously with awareness and intent. There are many different exercises that can help you tap into your breath as a means of building self-awareness and focus during meditation or yoga. Breathwork has evolved to include many new techniques that focus on the use of breathing exercises as a means of therapy and self-healing.
That's true. As research shows that breath work is one of the most powerful tools we have to activate the vagus nerve and improve the brain mind body connection. Well, think about it. You can go days without food. You can go maybe a couple days without water. But you can't go even 15 minutes without breath. I mean, it's that important to us. But getting back to the vagus nerve connects to all the body's immune cells, stem cells, organs, and tissues. That's why it's so important. It has the ability to turn off your stress response and activate your relaxation response. Learning to relax is one of the most important keys to long-term health and vitality. Breathwork helps put the brakes on the acute stress response and diverts the health problems associated with the chronic stress.
Remember how people are always telling you to take a deep breath?
Right,
Right. There's a reason
They
for
say,
that.
wait a minute, take a breath.
Juno says our windpipe is formed in a spiral, so the air goes in and out of our lungs in a spiral, which is this nature
Makes
of
a
the
lot of
universe
sense.
and how many other things.
Exactly.
That is amazing.
That's great.
And she says that what intake, wait a minute, we inhale up the back
Right.
and exhale
Up
down
on
the
the front.
front. Interesting.
Yeah, that is very
Thanks
interesting.
for that, Juno.
And that kind of it's almost illustrated in one of the breath techniques we'll talk about later. Anyway, it's used. Breathwork is used to help to improve a wide range of issues, things like anger issues, anxiety, chronic pain, depression, emotional effects of illness, grief, trauma, and PTSD even.
Wow. Breathing is a vital part of our life. It helps deliver oxygen into our bloodstream and remove the carbon dioxide. Completing a full breath cycle involves our whole body, our chest, our belly, our back, and our mind. The physical benefits of deep breathing are often immediate. And I can attest to that because I really do a lot of breathing when I'm upset. I just take a few moments and take a few deep breaths. And by breathing deeply, we can activate our parasympathetic nervous system. This slows down our heart, reduces our blood pressure, and leaves us with a feeling of calm. We also rely on our diaphragm instead of our chest, allowing neck and chest muscles to relax and engaging our abs, and that allows a larger amount of oxygen to reach our body cells and organs. And I don't know if you realize that most people are chest breathers and it's very shallow. And you see people with COPD, asthma, that sort of thing, they find it very difficult to take deep breaths, but that's exactly what they need because the air in the bottom of our lungs is kind of stale if you're a chest breather. The more that you learn to breathe, use your belly and your diaphragm, the deeper the air goes into the lungs and the more oxygenated we are.
And I remember my mom was a singer and she was always after us to breathe from the diaphragm and not from the lungs, and we all learned to do that. And it just makes so much difference.
Hi, Sun Psychic Jean and Jan's free welcome today. When your body is operating under fight or flight response or stress, it releases a surge of hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. Both of those we don't need. This causes our breathing to speed up, increases our pulse and blood pressure, and puts us in a state of hypervigilance. Deep breathing can help reverse this response and relax your body.
Kind of
3 deep breaths.
Yeah, like last week. If I could have taken 3 deep breaths, I wouldn't have run straight up the stairs, you know?
Right, exactly. If you could just have made yourself breathe.
Exactly, and I couldn't. Okay. So, in addition to reversing the physical stress responses in our body, deep breathing can also help calm and slow down the emotional turbulence in our minds.
That's your monkey mind.
That's my monkey mind. And I couldn't calm it down in that one instance.
No, I can understand that.
Yep. While you're in a deeper state, we're able to access buried emotions, grudges, and traumas, and ultimately release them. We can move beyond our body, our mind, and ego, and then connect with our core spirit, which is our higher self.
Yep.
Many people who practice breath work experience spiritual awakenings or attunement, like getting everything all tuned together in their inner being. Breath work can also change your blood pH, your acid and alkaline, in minutes. It doesn't take food or exercise or medication. It just acts. None of those things act as quickly as your breath work. Reduced rate breath work can stimulate parasympathetic nervous system state to help with sleep and stress and anxiety. Rapid pulsed breath work stimulates a sympathetic nervous system response to increase your energy, prepare for exercise, or boost the body's natural defenses. And I think there are examples of both of those when you learn to breathe if you're having a baby. They have you doing both kinds.
Oh,
yeah. So, and the diaphragmatic breathing massages the vagus nerve and reduces your heart rate. It lowers your blood pressure and it reduces stress. If I need to calm down, when I take a deep breath, I make sure it's with my diaphragm. I get more air in and
Absolutely.
I get more air out. So it's just better. Severe respiratory conditions like asthma can be successfully managed by increasing CO2 levels in the blood. So breath work can help reduce the fear of public speaking.
Hadn't worked for me. Didn't work for
It
me.
improves digestion. It reduces insomnia. Now that it has helped.
It definitely has helped.
It lowers stress, yes, and anxiety, and the overwhelming feeling,
Yep. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to go into the types of breath work. And yoga is pranayama. It's a Sanskrit word that translates into extension of the prana or breath. The prana being the life force and the life force energy within us all. Some call it chi. Pranayama teaches us the art of extending our breath in many ways. We actively control the length and depth of our inhales and exhales to have an effect on our emotional and physical state. And I can tell you, as a smoker, back when I first started doing yoga, it changed my lungs. I ended up quitting in 2015, but from 2010 to 2015, as I was trying to quit, it made all the difference in my lung capacity. I couldn't believe it. And every time that I would change a pose, where the instructor would be one breath in and one inhale and one exhale, I was about 10 to start off with. I mean, it was really hard to follow the breathing with the movement because it was hard work. But after a while, I actually was able to do it. It just takes time. That's just the way it is. So we thought we would show you the alternate nostril breathing. It helps encourage balance in your mind and body, and that is one that we actually used a lot in yoga. So Heather's going to demonstrate.
Okay.
Heather's going to demonstrate. You start with your right thumb applying pressure to your right nostril. Breathe in using only your left nostril and hold your breath as you switch sides. Release your right thumb and use your right index finger to apply pressure to the left nostril as you exhale through the right nostril. Pause, take another deep breath in, and then alternate again. And we did this about 5 times before we would change over and repeat using the opposite hand, just to balance it out.
And she's showing where I've seen some other techniques where they put 2 fingers up here to hold it, and they hit the thumb, and then they hit the fourth finger, and then they hit the thumb.
I think we did it like
fourth
this.
Finger.
Ours was like this and this. It doesn't matter as long as it works.
Right.
So then there's another type of breathing called holotropic breathing. Are any of you guys familiar with holotropic breathing? By Stanislav Grof. He developed it. It's a practice often accompanied by intense music and led by an instructor guiding a group of participants. It involves inhaling and exhaling for the same amount of time at different speeds to induce an altered state of consciousness. And Heather and I did this in Sedona, and it was a guided meditation with beautiful music.
Yeah.
But
Loud, very beautiful music.
There was a lot of drumming.
Right, a lot of drumming.
A lot of drumming and
African type feeling to the music.
Music, yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, and we had to do it for 10 days straight, and I still do it actually.
Yeah, every once in a while.
I still like to do it.
But it was what made it difficult was you didn't pause between breaths. You went in and out and in and out and in and out, and you
which is why
never...
we read the caution. Concerns have been raised about the risk that the hyperventilation technique could cause seizures or lead to psychosis in vulnerable people. I'm just going to say that as a side for entertainment purposes only.
Exactly.
Then we have another one called Clarity Breathwork by Ashana Solaris and Dana DeLong. It clears blocked emotions through the psychological impact of controlling your breathing. Circular breathing is used while being guided by a practitioner, and at the end of that time, you share what you found in that experience.
Which again, we did that in Sedona. We had to share with them what we saw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not sure I know exactly what Kundalini breathing is. I have a Kundalini meditation that I use, and she uses breath of fire and ocean breath as part of it. And so that's my only knowledge of Kundalini breathing. If you could put a link in there for something else for everybody, that would be great. If you could just make a note of how you find Kundalini breathing. I guess YouTube would have it.
Yeah, it didn't pop up along with this.
And by the way, hi Indigo and Ron. Nice to see everybody. Take care, Juno. Be safe. Much love.
Okay, and there are different techniques to try. There's what they call box breathing. It regulates the involuntary body functions such as temperature, and it can lower blood pressure or provide an almost immediate sense of calm. And I'm still thinking that your husband used it to get his temperature down, but we didn't know what it was.
That may be true. I don't know. I think he just focused.
He said, well, when your temperature reaches this much, we'll let you out of the hospital. Boom, it was there.
Yeah.
You know.
That was after having pints of blood.
Yeah.
They always make sure you're not running a temperature before you leave the hospital, and he was, and he got his temperature down within a half an hour. It was crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, for box breathing, your first step is to slowly exhale. You're sitting upright. Slowly exhale through your mouth, getting all the oxygen out of your lungs, and focus on this intention and be conscious of what you're doing. The second step is to inhale, again, slowly and deeply through your nose to the count of 4. In this step, count to 4 very slowly in your head. Feel the air fill your lungs. You can feel it fill your lungs in one section at a time until your lungs are completely full, and then you feel the air move to your abdomen. So then you hold your breath, and then hold your breath for another slow count of 4.
So it's inhale for 4,
inhale for
exhale for 4.
So,
inhale for 4.
No. Inhale for 4. Exhale first. Then inhale, then hold your breath, then exhale again.
Then hold your breath again.
And then hold your breath again. So on the fourth one, exhale through your mouth for the same slow count of 4, expelling all the air from your lungs and abdomen, and be conscious and feel that air leaving through the lungs.
Oh my God, I'm lost.
And hold your breath again for step 5. Hold your breath for the same slow count of our 4 before repeating this process. The slow holding of breath allows the CO2 to build up in the blood. An increased blood CO2 enhances the cardioinhibitory response of the vagus nerve when you exhale and stimulate your parasympathetic system. So they each do a separate job. Now this produces a calm and relaxed feeling of the mind and body. And you were right. I forget who it was that said that it's very good for calming and for stress. Yes.
That was
It can-
the other Heather.
Yes, it can reduce your stress and improve your mood. It can also help treat insomnia by allowing you to calm your nervous system down before bedtime.
How many of you guys use breathwork?
Yeah.
Anybody? I use, the next one is 478 breathing, and I use that before bedtime. But the one that I found online, the 478, actually has visualization, which I thought was really cool. When I learned it, it was during yoga, and we didn't do any visualization with it, but I think that's pretty cool. So 478 breathing slows your heart rate, brings consciousness to the present moment, and slows the nervous system, bringing a feeling of calm and peace. This technique adds in counting as you breathe in and out as a way to quiet and focus your mind. So you breathe in slowly for the count of 4. You hold your breath for the count of 7, and you exhale for the count of 8. As you breathe in, imagine the grounded and nourishing energy of the earth, mountains, trees, plants, flowers, fruits, vegetables, and herbs coming up into your body. As you hold your breath, visualize the breath spiraling up through the chakras and pulling away any energy or thought that doesn't serve you. As you exhale over 8 seconds, imagine that excess energy is releasing out of your mouth and visualize light pouring through the top of your head back down to your feet and the earth. I love that. 478 breath is ideal when you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, angry, triggered, or have trouble sleeping. It has the added bonus of teaching the body to take in less, how to create space between inhale and exhale, and as well as how to release excess energy and thought from the body.
And then there's a coherent breathing, which is or 5-5 breath. It's ideal for overall sense of calm, and it can be practiced throughout the day. To start, you focus on the natural rhythm of your breath to obtain a baseline length for each inhale and exhale. Okay? And then for one minute, breathe in for 4 seconds and exhale for 4 seconds. Then repeat for 5 seconds and exhale for 5 seconds. And then 6 seconds and 6 seconds out. Gradually, you can expand it up to 10 seconds. You start with 5 minutes total, and you work your way up to about 20 minutes. Imagine the earth energy rising up into the body, and then the thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations in the body that you no longer want to hold on to, releasing it out of the body through the exhale.
That's nice. I like that one too. Mm-hmm. I'm not quite sure I understand how to do it.
It just gets longer and longer, yeah. I think. But I can see you getting calmer and calmer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there are many more techniques out there. And the best way to know which one is for you is first identify what you're struggling with and then what you're seeking. Then experiment with the different techniques and modalities to see which one you resonate with. Remember, the term breathwork refers to different breathing techniques, programs, and exercise. Breathwork helps you to calm your stress and bring balance to your body. But as always, discuss it with your doctor before starting any therapy.
Right.
So it's wonderful how many of you guys use it on a daily basis.
Yes.
That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of us kind of used it before we understood what it was, but once we knew what it was a definite, yes, we want to use it.
Yeah, I use it darn near every meditation.
Yeah, just to calm down so you can get in the right
quiet.
State. Exactly.
And it does help you release all kinds of toxins. So breathwork is really important. And like I said, the deeper you go into your belly, the deeper you are into your lungs, and you can get the stale air out of your lungs and
the
really
toxins.
Increase toxins.
Things that like to sink.
That's right.
Yeah.
and increase your lung capacity. It certainly helped me as an ex-smoker, so yippee skippy on that. Thank you, Indigo.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing
Thank you.
that. That's fantastic.
Right.
Hi, Chris MK. Welcome today.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it for our breath work. Please let us know if you have any questions.
We'll try to get you answers.
Otherwise, you know what that means. It's always card time. And we love card time. Can you pull a card for me this afternoon?
Sure. Would you like me to pull yours first?
Yes, please.
Okay. I can do
That
that.
would be fun. So we're going to go to Card Cam. And Miss Ruth, thank you for posting everybody's link. We do appreciate that. I agree.
Right.
I
It's one of the
agree, Jan.
strongest tools we have.
It is. I'm fixing a wire.
The thinking man, that's what you have. Thinking
yeah.
man. That, like, you're liable to meet somebody who has a lot of ideas and thinking that along with what you want to do. So
Cool.
it looks to me like you may meet more people like David was.
Fun. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Indigo, you bet. You're on the list.
Igloo card for you. Okay. I don't know if that's what's coming up.
Well, you should be in our house because it's like an igloo here today.
Sometimes, and then sometimes it's hot.
I know,
It
it's
just
crazy.
can't make up our minds.
Let's see. Chris MK, you pick Heather.
I pick. Okay.
We've got Indigo first, then Ron,
Indigo.
then Chris.
Indigo first.
And there's Jan's free.
Well, let's stop there because that's what it wants me to do. So, the garden gate. Right now, you're staying safe, but if you go through that, it's going to pay off. It's the garden gate, and you can see everything out there for the abundance. So,
Take
right
that
now,
step.
you can take that step or not take that step. That's up to you. You're very safe where you are now. If you take that step on out, it could be even better.
Woohoo!
So,
Go Heather.
yeah, it's up to you. Your decision.
What's it called? The card?
The garden and the gate.
The garden and the gate.
But you're very safe where you are now. If you don't want to go any further, you don't have to. But if you want to, it's there and it's ready.
You're welcome. Next is Ron.
Okay.
You guys have to go check out Indigo's channel. She had a video the other day that had me in stitches.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the lady's name you were with, but she's brilliant and funny.
Ron's card is appreciation. That means he's choosing to be thankful for what he has. And it's much easier for you when you do that. Okay? So it's
Live in
saying
gratitude.
be gratitude. Yes, choosing to be thankful. Choosing to be grateful for what you have. Okay?
We're thankful for you, Ron.
Yes, we are.
We're thankful for everybody in the chat room.
Absolutely.
I'm thankful for Heather.
Yes, I'm thankful for you too. More than you'll ever know.
Oh, thank you.
So, I don't say it very often, but I
Okay,
am.
Chris MK is next. Tangi, that's right. Her channel is Roman Biscotti. I went and subscribed.
Yeah.
Oh, she was hilarious. The two of you together
Oh, wait a
just
minute.
made me giggle.
That one was the one that was out. Angel of Love. It fell out. I almost missed it. Okay. There are tender connections for you. And the angel of love is behind you in what you're doing. That's what you show the tenderness in your connections with people as part of the reason they come see you or they come ask you questions. It's because they know they're going to get a loving answer. And you are being
Aw.
supported with those. Okay?
That's beautiful.
Even if
Chris.
it's not the answer they want, it's still a loving answer.
Sweet. It would be greatly appreciated if you would like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, it would. Thank you very much, Ruth.
Indigo, I've started watching it. I saw you talk about your dragon, and I talked about I made mention of my dragon, who's opalescent too. And she doesn't look like a Chinese dragon. My dragon looks more like
Wasn't it European?
I guess a European type dragon.
Yeah.
Kind of a big belly and not the serpenty look of the Chinese dragon.
Yeah, not the snake. Okay.
I've about halfway watched yours. I'm watching so many things that I'm halfway through.
Jan's
Free's next.
Yeah, you got the garden gate too. You really are doing well where you are, but you also have the opportunity to open that gate and
You're
go.
next, warrior girl.
Okay. So yes, you're good where you are, but your opportunities are there if you decide to take them.
Walk through
So,
that gate. Take the next step.
And I get the impression that there are multiple opportunities for you to make decisions on, and you don't have to pick just one. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Warrior girl.
Warrior girl, I'm glad you're back.
More Thunderbird. I'll have to finish listening to it. I was totally into it. I love these past life regressions.
That one fell out. It's action. And,
This is warrior girl.
you have the willingness to work and the energy to go along with it. They're saying you've got it. You might not think you do, but you do have the energy to do what you want to do. Okay?
Okay, warrior girl, we don't know what your YouTube channel is, so you need to make sure
We do.
we get that so you can post it. And congratulations for posting it.
Yes.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Okay. Since Psychic Jean, I think you're probably at work and we're going to give you a card anyway.
Okie doke.
Because we can.
Because we can.
Because it's fun and we can. You're welcome, warrior girl. This is for Sun Psychic Jean.
The seventh chakra, this is Archangel Uriel. It says that you've got somebody working the seventh chakra. The Archangel is working with Sun Psychic Jean for her intuition and for her information that she gives you. She needs to know she's got backing for what she's doing.
Jean's got backing, is what you're saying?
Jean's got backing. The Archangel Uriel is helping
For
her.
sure she does.
Yeah. And it's helping her with her inspirations and what she's reading.
Fantastic.
So she needs to know that she's not by herself. It's not all by herself. She's got somebody helping her.
I think she knows that.
Yeah.
Did we miss anybody? Anybody else want a card? Otherwise, we'll do
One for the week.
One for the week.
And you get to pick it. Well, those fell out.
Oh, hi, Lady Soul. Welcome. We're not doing readings, but we are doing cards, honey. So we'll be glad to pick you a card.
Actually, the general one, and we'll pick you one afterwards. These, I was thinking about those, and those fell out. Appreciation and attachments.
And what's that for?
That's the one for everybody. They both came out. So they're saying under appreciation to choose the gratitude. And Also, you are, as a group, are perceiving that you need something, but you don't. Let it go.
Release
So
attachment.
appreciate, yes, release that attachment, release what you think you need, and instead concentrate on being
Appreciating
grateful.
what you have. Beautiful.
I don't know why they came together, but they did.
It makes
Okay,
perfect sense to
and
me.
if you would like me to draw you a card,
That
Lady
is code
Soul.
64. Woo!
whew,
It's for Lady Soul.
got it. Thank you for saying her name up there, because I will go ahead and pull a card for you.
Thank you, Miss Ruth.
We appreciate all your hard work.
We really do.
Okay, Lady Soul.
Oh yeah, Ron has cat and dog videos on his YouTube channel.
Healer of the Ages.
Ooh.
You are a healer of the ages. You have, you work on health and vitality of others. And you need to work on yours. Remember your own. Don't tire yourself too far out. Okay? Make sure that you keep yours so that you can go ahead and help everybody else.
Boundaries.
Boundaries. Yeah.
You need boundaries.
But yes, you are a very strong healer, and as I said, don't let them wear you out. You want to stay strong. Okay?
That's fantastic.
Okay.
So I guess that's it for today. Our next show, Saturday's show, will be on the 7 Universal Laws, which will be interesting. And then Sunday we have a special guest, Akashic Bob. And if you would like to check out Bob's website before he comes on Sunday, it's akashicattunement.com. And I'll put a link in the notes on this video when I get it posted, okay? It's raining? I didn't realize it was raining.
Wow.
Oh, good. It's supposed to rain for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Tropical weather.
Yeah, tropical weather down here. For the
Better
next
rain
week
than
or
something
so.
else.
Yes. Much better rain than hurricanes.
Right.
Okay? Anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for joining us.
And we're sending lots of
Hi, G.
love.
Covington. We're leaving you.
Aw.
I'm so sorry you missed the show, but you know how to go back and watch. And we appreciate every one of you.
Everyone.
And would appreciate it most if you would like, share, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
We like that.
Thank you very much for being here. We enjoy it. I hope you do.
And we so much appreciate your support and love, because we can certainly feel it.
And don't be afraid to spread it.
Don't be afraid to spread that light out there.
Exactly.
So till Saturday, much love and light
Much
to
love.
all of you.
Bye.
Thank you.